the whole process. So round of applause for Scott, and then we'll
Thank you, Chris. All set up?
Great.
Yeah, I'm
Cool,
good.
man.
Thanks. All right, thank you, Chris. Great to be here. I got 10 minutes, and I'm going to keep it to 10 minutes, so somebody can time it if you want. We did meet about a couple months ago. It was great to have met through Ray Kahn. He's not here tonight, but I do a personal development London meetup, and it's a workshop. It's a 2-hour workshop. And so what I'd like to do is just take 10 minutes now. I'll give you a little brief bio of myself, and then we're going to do 2 little parts of that condensed workshop, just so you get a sense of what we can be doing for an hour in January, on the 13th of January at the next meetup. So, and by the end of tonight, hopefully, most of you or all of you, before you go to bed, will have committed to setting some goals on the 13th of January, and you'll book your 13th of January meetup for Escape the Rat Race. Okay? So quick 30-second bio. I'm Canadian, hence the accent. I've lived here for 20 years from this week. It might even be today, I can't remember. I just remember bonfire night was either the day I got here or a day later or something. So it could be today. I'm going to go back and figure it out. But I've been here 20 years. I've been an investment banker, a venture capitalist, a funder of businesses, a founder of businesses. I've worked and lived on 4 different continents. And currently, I'm a corporate development executive for a turning around insurance company in the city, very near the Gherkin. So I'm in there helping them sort that out. And what I really like doing as well is sorting things out, helping people figure out how to get from where they are to where they want to be. So the A to B. So to do that, though, I've got a little thing called MAPS. MAPS for success or MAPS for achievement. And the M is mindset, and the A is action. P is process, and the S is standards. You've always got to be increasing your standards. And right now we're just going to go through the M and the A just really quickly. It'll be extended on the 13th of January. We'll do a bit more. But right now, just mindset. A couple of things, and you've heard these words tonight, actually. Leisha said it, Chris has said it, John has said it, that mindset is so important. So just think, what we're going to get you to do is write down a goal that you want to achieve in the next 2 to 3 months. Okay? So start thinking, what's the big goal that you want to achieve? Something challenging but not outrageous, something that you're going to feel good about when you come here on the 13th of January and say, I did that. It pushed me. I had to do a little more than I thought I could, but I did it. Okay? So think about it. Think about what it is, what day you're going to finish completing this goal, and what's the result of that goal. Have you lost weight? Have you gone somewhere? Have you done something? Have you saved some money so you can do something, do an investment? Okay? So I want to see people writing or typing into a phone or an iPad or whatever it is, write down what day you're going to have completed this goal in the next few months and what the goal is. What's the result of the goal? Okay? You have about 1 minute to do this because we got to get through. I'm standing here between you and the bar, so we've got to hurry up. Give you another 20 seconds. Okay, anyone that's just figuring it out. Okay, something that you want to do, challenging, interesting, you can do in 2 or 3 months, okay? Now what we're going to do for the next 4 minutes is we're going to focus on the action part. Because writing that down is great. First thing is writing it down. Because if you just think about it, you'll forget it, you'll get distracted. As John said, people get distracted. So you have to have it written down. It has to be in front of you all the time. Put it next to your bed when you wake up and say, oh, I'm alive and I'm breathing and it's great. Look at it and remember, this is what you're trying to do. Now what you're going to do is we're going to go through the 7-day success cycle. Okay? So what I want you to do is however you manage your day, if it's an iCal or on a piece of paper or whatever, take 30 minutes tomorrow. Tomorrow, I want you to book out 30 minutes. And I want you to write down exactly when that 30 minutes starts tomorrow and exactly when it ends. Now I want you to write down what are you going to achieve in that 30 minutes that's going to bring you closer to the goal that you wrote down a few minutes ago. So it could be reading a book, it could be meditating, it could be making some phone calls, booking some meetings, but it has to have a result, okay? It has to have a result. And it's 30 minutes, and you have to write the first bit, when it starts and when it finishes. Okay? All of life has recipes. There's a recipe for everything. Absolutely everything. You want to make a soup, you want to make a car, you want to make an airplane, you want to do anything. There is a recipe. You can Google it, and you can find out how to do it. Okay? So you've got to follow this recipe, and it will work. So you got your 30 minutes down? Yeah. You know what your result's going to be? Okay? Now do it for Friday. I want you to write the same thing. Are you getting up half an hour early to do this? I don't know. Where are you fitting it in your day? Okay? Staying up a half hour later, doing it at lunch, not going out with the friends for beer for lunch. Go sit by yourself. Go sit on a park bench. Do whatever you have to do. Make your calls somewhere else. Okay? Whatever it is that's getting you to that goal. Friday, what's the 30 minutes? I don't see enough people writing it down. Okay? How serious are you in actually wanting to achieve this goal by the 13th of January? Okay? Now Saturday, do the same thing. Yeah, Saturday's a weekend, yeah. Sunday's a weekend, yeah. But you're doing it. Half hour every day. Okay? So because we don't have a lot of time, write as quick as you can. Saturday, what time you're doing it, what you're doing. Sunday, what time you're doing it, what you're doing. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, same thing. Okay? And because we're going to finish up in a couple of minutes, you can finish then if you want to. But the other thing you need to do now is in the 7-day success cycle, on Wednesday next week, I want you to book another half an hour. Not just the one that you're doing towards the goal. It's the half hour that plans the next 7 days, just what we're doing right here. And I want you to put a little more thought into it. That's going to move you closer to that goal. So you have to book 30 minutes in to book your next 7 days. Okay? Now, if you do this, think about that. 30 minutes, 7 days, for the next 10 weeks, brings you exactly into the 13th of January. Okay? 7 days, 30 minutes, 10 weeks, 35 hours. That's almost one full work week you will have dedicated to achieving your goal. Amazing, the compound effect. Okay? A whole week. What would you give right now to have a whole week just cleared to work on your goal? Okay? But you're not going to get that whole week ever if you don't start moving like this. Okay? So do that. And what I want you to know is if you show up, so book on the 13th, book the 13th, escape the rat race, 13th of January. Don't know where it's going to be yet, do we?
It's not confirmed.
No?
Maybe I'll be here. Yeah.
But it's on Meetup. I'm already on there. Chris is already on there. Go in, book it, show up, and what you're going to get, there's going to be Chris, there's going to be some other things going on. You'll also see me for an hour. We'll do a bit longer on the workshop, fill this out a bit more, go through the process and raising your standards and a few other things. By the time you come out of there, you'll have goals for the year and maybe for life, and a plan of how to achieve them, and a process on how you're going to do it. Wouldn't that be great? Yeah. Then all you have to do, follow the recipe. We're going to create that recipe for your successful life, and then you just have to follow it. That simple. Okay? All right. So hopefully we'll see you all on the 13th of January. And until then, have a happy new year, and I'll see you in the bar. Good stuff. You want me?
Okay, thank you so much for hanging in there, guys. I'm rubbish with the timekeeping. It always goes over, but I hope you agree. We had a lot, didn't we, to fit in tonight. We really did. And have you enjoyed it? Yeah. Good. I was really excited. Pardon? 27. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, that was something. Myself and John were chatting. just, I hope you enjoyed did everyone enjoy John, and does this make sense? 100% it makes sense, and that's why I've chosen John as one of my mentors. So, if you're interested in spending some more time with John and myself, then we talked about putting a day on, didn't we? Especially for the group, for you guys. So, it's available, and what do we say, 28th is a spare day? I think the 28th of November is a Saturday. So if you're interested, we'll keep it super low cost, like, I don't know, 100 quid or 95, whatever. Yeah? For a day?
Yeah.
Okay, do that. So, yeah, maybe...
Basically, it's taking you, giving you your direction. What's winning to you? Where's your goals? Not quite what you're doing, but the final outcome, the big picture part, and then giving you a business plan to make it happen. And it's a mindset day. It's a mindset day, really.
Yeah, so if you guys be interested in that, then let's make that happen, yeah? It was just literally a conversation myself and John have had, and yeah, I think that'd be really cool, because I know how much value I knew John was just getting into his flow then, like he's got so much, and it just gets better and better. So let's do that, 28th November, I'll put something together tomorrow, send it out, and let's have a day with John. Just when Scott was speaking there, about the small things and the process, Dan says, what are you willing to do to achieve the success you want? What are you doing differently today than you were yesterday to achieve your goals? Hopefully you're seeing a similar message here. These things are connecting, yeah? Successful people do the same similar things. That's why they're successful, yeah? I hope this is making sense. Leave on the quotes. Again, I think this just ties it up. I never dreamed about success. I worked for it, yeah? Every day, you've got to do this stuff. Don't let the distractions get in the way. It's the sum of small efforts repeated day in, day out. Simple? It's simple, but it's not easy to implement. But we know that if we are strict and disciplined, there's good times ahead. Okay, have you all enjoyed it? Yeah.